Oh yes, I thought I needed to help a friend in need. I felt terrible when I stole, not really stole, but borrowed when we will say, Master Theobald's special bitter mixture. He wanted 60 pence for the mixture and purgative pills. He thought I didn't know how to read Latin, being the little bone setter maid I am. To make the situation even better, it wasn't the best hair day either, making me look even worse. When he was wrong, I can read Latin like a snake even can slither. It's second nature for me now. Sadly, it did not work at all. I didn't do anything but repel Nathaniel's customers because it smelled awful. I smelled up the entire street. I am happy to give up my cloak. It was a good cause, and I pray every night that the letter will return with a key to unlock his sight soon.
That is a very inspirational story. You have a very kind heart, Matilda. I also hope a letter comes soon for Nathaniel's sake. How do you like Blood and Bone Alley? Have you met any good friends?
I have met many people while staying in Blood and Bone Alley. Well, first I met Peg. At first I didn't have a good taste in my mouth about her. She treated me like a useless dog. Over time I've started enjoying having her company. I thought everything she did, especially helping people on Sundays, the holy days, was a sin. Since I realized she does help people, she saves people's lives and lives every day. She knows so much and has taught me a lot. I also met another girl named Matilda. We call her Tildy though. She is a very good friend to me. She introduced me to the market square and opened up my eyes to the world around me. I admit it, at first I was a little stuck up and bragged about my abilities to read and write. When I met Tildy, she changed things and I became a different person. I also met Nathaniel and his wife Sarah. They taught me to be grateful for what I have, with both of them handicapped. I met Margaret, Peg's friend. We didn't get along at first, but she also taught me that the people in higher society don't necessarily know everything. I thought Master Theobald was much better doctor than her, but I was mistaken. She cared about people, while he barely helped. Males are supported to be much more educated and better in their jobs, but women do just as good as jobs. People need to learn that women have the same rights, for example, being doctors. I just don't see why people shun the idea so much. Well, I can honestly say I've learned a lot of important life skills from living on Blood and Bone Alley.
That sounds like you took a lot of experiences in less than a year. It had to be hard. Did any major thing occur that affected you as a person?
Well, many things have happened that affected me. The most major thing is horrific. My friend Tildy fell in the water after being struck with a basket by Annette, the person who she lived with to learn skills from. The well was deep, but I still could reach in to grab her feet. Some neighbors ran over to help me get Tildy. When we got her out of the well, she had a gash full of blood and running across her forehead. I ran to get Master Theobald's help, but on my way there, I realized how useless he actually was. Tildy was going to die, and I had to act fast. At this time, I wasn't a fan of Dr. Marjorie, but I needed her. She rushed over to attend to Tildy. She opened up Tildy's head, which made me sick, but cleaned her up. Without her help, Tildy would have never lived, and I'm very grateful.
Well, thank you for your time today, Matilda. It was very nice meeting you. And thanks for sharing your inspirational story with our viewers. We have appreciated you being here.
Thanks, AJ.
Now, viewers, we will be back with weather and a very special surprise for you. You should be very excited. I sure know I am. Stay tuned after this short commercial break. We will be right back.
Have you ever tricked by a fishmonger? They're the worst on the fishing street. Well, no need to worry anymore. For a short time only, I have a special edition fishing guide. It's easy to read, no Latin and Greek. It tells you what to buy and what fish not to buy. The smells and colors of the fish tell you everything you need to know about the fish, whether it's fresh or not. But who knows that about every single fish? That's right, absolutely no one. That's why you need to buy this guide. Remember, it's only available for a short time. If you call in the next 5 minutes, I will give you a special deal. I will give you a guide with free carriage to your village for only 10 pence. Call the number below in the next 5 minutes to get the special edition fishing guide.
Have you ever broken any of your limbs? It's extremely painful. We have just invented a new solution for this problem. A group of our best scientists, doctors, males of course, have come up with a stronger and more durable leather. This leather can be used to help heal broken bones. It also can be used to help prevent infections and gashes or cuts deep or not. This is something every house and shop needs. It is useful for any type of injury. They are in very high demand, but I'll make you a deal. If you call in the next 3 minutes, you can have a pack of 3 leather strips with the best deal out there for only 15 pence. This will be gone very soon, so order in the next 3 minutes.
Thanks again to Miss Matilda Bone for her very inspirational story. We hope to now have her back very soon for you. Up next on your England news, we have weather and we still have our very special segment we can't wait to share with you, so stay tuned. Now to weather with our very own meteorologist, Gary England. Good morning, Gary. So what does the forecast look like for the next couple days?
Good morning, Medieval England, and thanks, AJ. So it looks like we have some thunderstorms coming, making an awful fishing season. Watch out for the fish you're buying. Luckily, though, in the next week we'll have some 60s and 70s, so we'll have some marvelous farming weather. Viewers, get ready to eat some fresh vegetables. Now back to you, AJ, for our special segment.
Thanks, AJ, for that wonderful weather report. I can't wait for the next week when we'll finally have some warm weather again. Now to the moment we have all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our very special guest, Miss Peg! Hi, Peg.
Hi, AJ. Thank you for having me.
We are extremely excited to have you. Thanks for coming. For those viewers who aren't sure who she is the bone setter on Blood and Bone Alley. Although she isn't very well known, but that's okay. She helps very many people. Since she is a female, she isn't very well respected, but sure should be. Ironically, she is the Peg that was mentioned by our earlier interviewer, Miss Matilda. So what are you going to teach us today, Peg?
Well, I'm going to teach you about this incredibly exciting new leather.
Ooh.
It works in miracles. So first, how to use this amazing leather is you dip it in water, and you rinse out and you squeeze out all that extra water. Can I borrow your elbow, please, AJ?
Sure.
Now, once you have this all damp, you got to rub oils and herbs all over the injured area. Make sure that the herbs and oils are natural because they will prevent infections. So once you get all that extra water off, you make a water and glue mixture just like this one. It just has plain water and some plain glue. You dip it in the glue mixture and you rinse off all that extra water. When the glue dries, it'll be hard, forming somewhat of a cast. Then you take this leather, which now has a glue on it, and you tightly wrap it over the injured area. This will harden and make a wonderful cast.
That is so amazing. That is something our viewers need to know about. So, just one more time for our viewers, what do you do?
Well, this is just plain water. You can just get this anywhere in your local well or whatever. This is just some water and whatever glue you need. This glue I used this time was Elmer's glue, but before I'd use wood glue and anything you want. It's that easy.
So you just put some glue and some water and you're all good.
Basically, you just put it in a pail or something, mix it all together, and you're perfect.
So what type of injury do you think that leather strip works best for?
Well, I think it works best on anything, and that's with all my years of experience as a bone setter. But it really works well on broken limbs, because it keeps it sturdy.
That's amazing. Viewers, isn't that just amazing? Peg, where would our viewers be able to buy these leather strips?
Well, I get mine shipped all the way from Oxford, and a tinker goes and gets it for me. But I'm pretty sure there's a very famous commercial that you can get these from. But I don't know. I'm getting older every day.
Ha ha ha, we all are, Peg. Well, thanks so much for all this great information. I think all of our viewers will be using this. I know definitely I'm going to go out after this and buy some for my family. Well, thanks again.
Anytime, AJ. Thank you for having me.
This concludes our show today. I truly hope you enjoyed our special segment and interview today. I know I sure did. Well, I want to thank Matilda and Miss Peg again for traveling here all the way from Blood and Bone Alley to be with us today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow at 9 for another catch-up of the medieval Europe. Thanks and have a great day.